Right, so you all know I am a massive fan of the Forza series ever since way back from Forza 1 to present day. And I want to make this clear from the very start, this is all constructive criticism in my own opinion. And do excuse me if this video does sound a little bit more scripted than usual. I normally do my videos without one, as you all know, but I wanted to get all my thoughts down on paper and convey them a little bit more professionally. So if you'd like to actually help and improve the subject at hand, then it would be greatly appreciated if you can share the video around with as many Forza fans as you know, and Forza themselves on Facebook and Twitter. Right, so I presume some of you guys shared that with them, and if Turn 10 and Playground Games are watching this, this is just a little bit of constructive tough love from one of your biggest supporters and most loyal fans. Now, as I mentioned, I've been a massive fan of this series ever since the beginning, whether it be a Motorsport title or a Horizon title. I have poured crap tons of hours into each, but right now it is kind of fair to say that people, including me, are just a wee bit unhappy with the current layout of the game's DLC. So all you need for proof to back up this point, go onto Turn 10's channel and look at the dislikes for the new Doritos car pack. That's pretty shocking. And in the comments of that trailer, and just generally on the Forza forums, there's a lot of complaints about Turn 10 bringing in vehicles that would make more sense in a Horizon game than a Motorsport title. And as I'm sure you've seen, one's about them not catering to the community's most requested vehicles. And I could also talk about how the car list has roughly been the same for several games now, with barely any new cars added to any of the new titles from the start of their lifespan. And you obviously know why they're doing this. They're doing it to obviously sell as many individual DLC packs as possible and gain even more money over the price of the game itself, which you paid for. And I know I can make another video about this, but I know Alex from Failrace has already done it, talking about basically the cancer of the gaming world right now, and that is loot boxes. There is absolutely, positively no need for them to be in Motorsport 7, and if they're going to be in Horizon 4, then I'm going to be very disappointed in Playground Games. And I don't want to be, because they've invited me down to 2 of the Horizon events before Horizon 2 and Horizon 3 came out. They're all cool guys and girls, I really do like them, so if they do go down that route, then I'm going to be a wee bit disappointed in yous. Please don't let money take over passion, because with more passion poured into a game, 1, the better quality, and 2, the better the gamer's reaction is going to be. Right, so all that aside, I'm now going to propose ways in which I believe would steer things in the right direction, not only in terms of DLC, but the developers actually listening to their fan base, and speaking of the fan base, to improve that as well, because you must admit, it's not exactly the best one out there, is it? So it's actually quite a simple fix, because I have only got 2 points in which they can improve the DLC and make it good for everyone. And that is, number 1, let the people who fished out more money for the car pass access each new pack a few days early. The reason why I'm saying this is, not only did car pass people fish out more money, but these are the people that are obviously more passionate about the game. They've obviously played some previous Forza titles, so they know what to expect with the DLCs and the cars and everything. They know it's once a month, and they're going to be spending time on the game driving the new cars. So this could be a nice little reward for them, as I said, for splashing out a little bit more money, and just in general helping the game and the developers more. Now I brought this point up because with the first pack, with the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, they actually released it on a Friday. Now, as I'm sure you all know, the new Forza packs get released on the first Tuesday of every month. Now I don't know why they let it slip on a Friday, I'm presuming it was just a mistake, but that would be quite cool, and it just shows you that they do have it ready 4 days before the actual pack is meant to be released. So hence why I says, let car pass owners get it 4 days early on the Fridays. That would be great. Now moving on to the second and final point. Seriously, I told you it was quite simple, but it is very, very important. Have a diverse set of vehicles in each pack. Now, as you all know, there are 7 cars in each DLC, and I believe the following would be the best way to make every single person with different interests in cars happy. Now, I'm not talking down about Forza's variety, I really do appreciate the variety, some of the best in racing game history, but these are ways which you could improve on it for everyone, as I says. You have to have a full-on race car for the game's more serious players and for the people that like circuit racing, a Japanese-oriented car for the JDM fans, a modern or classic muscle car for some American action, one of the latest and greatest supercars slash hypercars, a wildcard slash weird car that no one would expect, and a category of car that has kind of been fading away from Forza. I think the last time we properly got most of them was in Forza Motorsport 4. Little city cars. Now you could include hot hatchbacks in this as well, so I'm kind of putting them both in one category here. So small city cars slash hot hatchbacks would be great, because I want to see like the new Toyota Aygo and everything come in, and just like the Citroen 2CV. Just these wee things are great fun. That's one of the many things that me and Alex from Fail Race agree on. Lower powered cars like these little city cars are absolutely fantastic for big multiplayer races. They're so much fun, and obviously Forza has upgrades in which you can shove shit tons of power in them. I mean, who doesn't want to see an 850 horsepower Volkswagen Up? And this category kind of gives more of a down to earth feel, because Forza, you get all these crazy supercars and everything, you don't really get anything that you could properly afford. Yet again, I know there is some hot hatchbacks in there, but they're quite expensive. They are quite expensive. And yeah, some older Japanese cars might be cheaper, but I'm talking about like new cars. You can't really get any that you can properly afford, like if you're just turning 17 or something like that. Here in the UK especially, with like insurance and stuff, you need to buy a smaller car, so having that option in there as well would be pretty good. And also, I know the chavs out there would be extremely excited to see some more small city cars. But lastly, and the most important category of the pack that I would like to see, is a vehicle which has been highly requested by the Forza community themselves. So I'm talking about things like the McLaren 720S, the Lamborghini Huracan Performante, some older Japanese JDM cars, and just things that have been at the top of the list for like cars that people have wanted to see in Forza, like the little Peel P50. Three-wheelers are in the game now. They were in Horizon 3, so there's no reason that can't come in, and I'm sure it's sitting in a museum in London or something like that, so Turn 10 could easily send over a couple of guys. I don't think it would take that long to blooming scan that little thing, considering it's the smallest production car ever made. But yeah, just reward the community for supporting your game, Turn 10, because we've been requesting for some of these cars for years, like the SLS Black Series. You've got the C63 Black Series, so why can't you bring in the SLS Black Series? I just want to state the fact that some of these cars that I mentioned might be coming in future DLCs, so if they do, then applauds to you for actually listening. But for the ones that aren't, then please do take that into account, that these are cars that people want, and yet again, that'll give you even more money. Yeah, you ever thought about that? Like, the cars that people want, they want to buy them. That'll give you more money. So yeah, that's a bigger incentive to put them in the game, won't it? See, at this point, I just want to go like that to game developers. Look at the shiny, shiny, look at the shiny, shiny money. Look at it, you want it? You want it, don't you? That's how I want to be with these people. That's what it's turned into. Just working with toddlers. Rockstar Games. So hopefully them two suggestions will not only see the community improve in terms of quality, but also Turn 10's ability to actually listen to what we want and not what they want. And overall, that would mean that we'd be getting amazing content which would make us excited to keep coming back to Forza for some fun. So fingers crossed they actually take this video into account, and yet again, Turn 10 Playground. A little bit of tough love, but if you do these things, then your fan base will grow even more, it'll become even less toxic. Yeah, I'm sure you want that. But you guys can help them make this change, as I said at the start, by sharing this video with them on Facebook and Twitter. You can even post it, I think you can, in the Forza forums just to spread it around, because I believe this is personally the best way to cater to everyone. Let everyone have their little bit of piece of the pie. But please feel free to let me know what you make of my points that I made in the video. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And also let me know yours as well. I'm really interested to see what can happen here. I want to get this video a lot of traction so we can actually get the message out there to Turn 10, because it's been going on a bit too long now. It really has, because especially with the community based things, that's the thing that pisses me off most, right? You've got this community behind you which are just hoping for one day for their car to come in, and it just drags out and drags out and drags out. So fingers crossed in the next few packs we'll start seeing more fully community based cars. So yeah, as much as I enjoy like the big SUVs and everything, and like the oddball choices and stuff, I want some community cars to shine.